Hi! You crying? You're crying? Oh, she's crying. Developer's notes. This time, this is not an original Aim at K Killer story. I adapted a famous anonymous story into a game. Interactive story, to be exact. Interactive horror story, to be exact. I hope you like the result. Amit. I've never played any of his games before, so I don't know what to expect of this one. But anyway, hello my geeky guys and gals. I'm your host Mars Geek. This game is called Keyhole, and this is a game that I found on Game Jolt. It wasn't on a particular kind of game jam that I was just going through. I just clicked on what the latest horror indie games are available. This one came up and it looked pretty darn cool. Now, judging by the developer's notes at the start from there, he's probably developed a few other horror games as well, so I'm going to try and look out for them. But this is the first one of his games that I've played, and supposedly it's based on another story. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to go straight into this. This is on the Unity engine, so this one's looking pretty good as it is already. And here we go. As a man in his 30s, and that's me, you occasionally have business trips. That's not me. I'm not popular for business trips. You don't like being far away from home, but your boss and job force you to travel around the world. You are an engineer. You wish your work consisted of sitting in your comfortable office and solving problems, not going far away places. I butchered that sentence, but never mind. This time, you need to attend a seminar in a different country. It will take one day. The seminar ends at evenings, but you need to spend time with your colleagues after the evening. You hate networking, especially when it runs under Windows 98. Sorry, I just got sidetracked there. You hate networking, especially when it is out of shift hours. It's a boring city. Well, it is modern, but it is too grey, both literally and non-literally. The buildings are grey and you feel no colour in the gist of the city. Everything seems to be about money and order here. Yeah, that's business pretty much. It's all about the ching-ching, cha-ching, the bling-bling, bling-bling. You arrive at your hotel at the midnight after a tiring day. You remember that room 104 is prepared for you. All you want to do is take off your shoes, wear something comfortable, and put your head on the cool side of the pillow. Hello, Peter. Welcome to the cool side of the pillow. Like the city, the hotel looks boring too. It's an old wooden building with 3 stories. The furniture looks classy, but they show their age. You had seen better hotels. At the entrance, the receptionist woman notices you. She's a young woman with short black hair. She wears a smart suit with a white collar. She's behind a CRT computer screen. There are keys behind her. How may I help you, sir? Oh, so this is a text game, not a 3D thingy. Okay, you're going to be interested in them. So I guess I've got to put my own music in the background just for a little jiggle jaggle so you dance to it, reading while I'm reading here. So I can only do option 1. Say your name, na 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 na. Say baby I love you. I'm butchering all the songs. I gotta stop, man. It's terrible. It's gonna turn everyone away. Number 1, say your name and show your ID. I have a reservation. I am checking it, she says before turning her face back to the computer screen. After a few clicks, she stands up and walks to the keys. Here, the key for room 104. She hands you the key. Yes, not a magnetic smart card. Apparently, they provide the security in the old-fashioned ways. At least they use computers for checking in people anyway. It probably runs MS-DOS 6.22. Am I right? Yeah. Sir, as our policy, I need to warn you about a matter. You might hear some noises from room 103. Well, my joke for that one would be go get a room, but considering that we're already in an apartment... Yeah, I can't say that one, can I? Actually, it's not room 103 anymore because we removed the numbers from the door, so it's a room without a number. Anyway, no matter what you hear, please don't try to open the door or look through the keyhole. I hope you show consideration for our policy. Okay, I will comply. Good night. What is there in the room? Do I look like someone who intrudes in other people's rooms? In real life, I'd probably honour that, but we're in the game, so fuck it. Let's just see how we're going to die in a horrible, miserable, blood-soaked, gruesome death. What is there in the room? Number 2. Let me say that we have a special guest in there. She wishes to be undisturbed. Okay, I will comply. Good night. Do I look like someone... yeah, okay. Number 2, actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to be sassy. Do I look like someone who intrudes in other people's room? Oh, no. You don't look like that way. But behind every strict hotel rules and experience lies. Okay, I will comply. Good night. The other one's greyed out, so I guess we can only go number 1 now. She smiles. Thank you for your consideration. Have a good night too. Climb the stairs. You climb... Ooh. The music. Hi. You crying? You're crying? Oh, she's crying. Yeah, that's not good. You climb the stairs. You're at the first door of the hotel. The entrance is 0 in this country. There are wooden doors of rooms from 101 to 108. The numbers are put on the doors except for room 103. It's on your left. You hear a woman cry. The sounds come from the room without number. Bzz. Numbers. Got to do the English. Probably better than me, actually. Because that one, it says the sound comes from the room without a number, or the sound comes from the room without numbers. One of the two. I'm going to approach it, because, fuck it, we're in a game, I'm going to be a rebel, I'm going to see. Number 2, approach the room. You're in front of the room without number. Again, England. I don't do it right, but, peek through the keyhole. I'm going to be weird. I'm going to be weird. I'm not going to knock on the door just yet. Just peek. Oh, hi. Drag your mouse, look around the room. Press right mouse button to leave. Okay. Hi? You okay there, honey? You stopped crying. Nothing else there. Probably going to be the receptionist just tapping, looking at me like... I just told you not to look through there, sir. Well, can't see anything. There's no little pink rabbit. That's a reference to Silent Hill. Shit. I shouldn't be shouting. For some reason, the pure white woman stopped crying when you had started looking through the keyhole, and she stood there motionless. Now you hear footsteps coming towards the door. Yeah, I'm gonna peek through again. Oh, we are red. So she knows I'm looking. That's obvious, yeah. She knows I'm looking, but I can't see anything unless she's got a big old red iris. What will you do now? Peek again? I want to peek again. Nothing. It's still intermission. The movie hasn't started yet. Okay, knock on the door. You knock on the door. She doesn't respond. Peek again, maybe? Anything different? No. Okay. For some reason, the pure white woman stopped crying when... Oh, same thing. Now you hear footsteps coming towards the door. Open the door. Door is locked. Knock on the door. She doesn't respond. Maybe because you disturbed her. I'm going to peek one more time. No. So I just really want to see if I'm going to die. Obviously no, so let's leave. You go to your own room, wondering about the woman in the forbidden room. Ooh, shh. You don't talk about the forbidden room. First rule. It is hard to fall asleep despite how tired you are. It's morning now. Strange. Didn't hear any alarm clock going off. You get yourself prepared for getting out of the hotel and go to the airport. Fucking hell. I don't know what was said just that last screen just then, because my keyboard somehow managed to click twice. Anyway. I'm guessing that's the receptionist. I asked you not to go to that room, but you did. Sorry, but who was she? I'm not supposed to give you this information, but I personally want you to feel bad. A few years ago, a single woman was staying in that room. She came here alone. She was raped and killed by another guest of the hotel, a drunk man. Her ghost haunts the room since she's murdered, but nobody saw her while she was moving. Apparently, she stops moving when someone sees her. Oh, that could explain it, because if she knows that she's being seen, it could actually more be an essence of being stood still, frozen in terror. Because going back to that first sentence just right there, she was raped and killed. So that is most definitely not a pleasant experience. It's the worst, most gruesome experience ever, and in my personal opinion, any guy that rapes a woman deserves to have their penis cut off with a cold, blunt butter knife without anaesthetic and let him watch while the rats feed upon the rest of the remains. That's just my opinion. She's all white, as you have also seen. Every part of her body is white except for her eyes. Her eyes are all red. I fucking called it! I was just saying it's a fucking joke. Her eyes are all red. The end. Game's quit. Okay. Right. Okay. I'm going to go back in there and do it again. And this time I'm actually going to do the right thing and just ignore her and go straight to Betty Buys, read my teddy bear, sucking my thumb and reading. Actually, no. No, forget that. You don't need to know that. You just heard things. You're drunk. You're drunk. You just heard things. Okay. I just realised as well just how real the game has got, and here's me joking about it because it says it was based upon another story. Whether that story is real or not, I don't know. I'm betting though there's a very good chance that it is real in some fashion, one way or another. Yeah. Sorry. So let's just get straight to okay, yep, I'll comply. Good night. Climb the stairs. Go to your room. So you straightly go to your own room, ignoring the crying woman. You fall asleep, wondering why that woman was crying. It's morning now. You get yourself prepared for getting out of the hotel and going to the airport. You see the receptionist woman at the entrance to the hotel. With her, you'll make the arrangements that needs to be done before departing the hotel. Who was the woman in that room? She sighs. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to talk about her. Please don't ask me any other questions about her. So you leave the hotel. Are you curious about that room? Maybe you could do a few things differently to learn about it. Yeah, okay. That's pretty much basically then, I'm guessing from what I'm seeing here, that is all the game has got to offer. So let me just go through very quickly now. Okay, what's in the room? I'll comply. Oh, squeeze on me. Hiccups. Not good. I wonder if I approach, but then immediately leave, wondering about what was in the forbidden room. That's probably going to be the same ending now as to what it would be if I looked through the keyhole. It was a nice stay here. Have a nice day. So you leave her. Also, just go straight to that. Okay. Try it again. One more time. Very quickly. Say your name. Say your name. Sure. Okay, I'll comply. Climb the stairs. Approach. Leave. And who's the woman? Oh, no, it's not. So the receptionist didn't know. Maybe it's because I didn't look through the keyhole. The woman wasn't actually being observed, so she kept on crying, and maybe that was the cue by the receptionist. Maybe she could hear the crying, because room 103, the first number, usually denotes the floor that room's on, so room 103 will be room 3 on the first floor. And that'd be probably very close to reception, so I'm guessing then the reception would have heard her crying, and if she stops, then she knows that the guest has interrupted her. So you leave the hotel. Okay, well, I was actually expecting a actual full-on 3D horror game on that one. Turned out to be a lot more different than I anticipated. It's not the horror that I was expecting, but it's still got that really high creep factor, because there's a very, very good chance, a very high chance, that this is actually based upon a true story that happened. It doesn't obviously give any indication as to which country this is in, but I'm guessing somewhere, somehow, someplace, and in some time, this really did happen. And it really gives you that unnerving feeling as to, if you'd have played it through and just ignored it and went straight to bed, and you ignore the game from that point on and just quit it, you just think, well, what could have happened? And there's me, stupid, curious me. I go looking through the keyhole, and I reveal the story right from the very start. I should have just played it the other way around, but again, my mistakes always make sure that I go the wrong way around, because I can't England properly. Anyway, so this is a free game called Keyhole. Link's going to be in the description below if you do want to play it. It is on Game Jolt. And at least for this video, my geeky guys and gals, thank you very much for watching. Do all that good YouTube stuff. Like if you like it, dislike if you don't. If you want to have your voice heard, smack a comment down below. And if you want to know when the next video is coming out, smack the subscribe button and the bell next to it to be part of the notification squad. And I'll see you in the next video. So bye-bye for now. Dominator. And don't you go be peeping through my keyhole between 6 and 8 PM. That's geek time.